Me too, within like...
Right. We pushed him, and I was like, I know we're annoying you, but you have to believe me. We have other guys down there today, so we had a good time. So this is the teen room. This is for any of our patients 12 and up, and they have an advantage of they don't have to have a parent with them down here like they do over there, unless obviously some underlying medical issue requires to have supervision. So, teen room. We just got the floors cleaned today, so things are a little out of order because we had to move everything out. But computers, I get on internet. Most importantly, get on Facebook. We did have one in there too. I forgot to show y'all. They have one computer over there, and then two over here. Tons of magazines. The couches are nice. I always tell the teenagers, like, it's just a room. It looks just like a cool room to hang out in. Just got couches and chairs and a big screen TV. Kind of just looks like a fun room. And the lighting's not too intense, so it's kind of just relaxing. Again, PlayStation, Xbox, and the Wii, and then board games, and a lot of books, which luckily have been used a lot lately.
Just to come in here, like, relax, get a book, and just,
I know. Yeah.
So all of Harry Potter I can tell.
Yep. And we do have, this is our office in the middle, and we do have the glass walls, which is really nice because the kids love to write all over it. And we
I
just
like how the markers are just there.
Isn't that fun? Yeah.
Then you like wash it every week or something, or?
The funny thing is, no, we don't wash it very often. The one on the far left has not been washed in a long time. But maybe like a month, maybe 2 months ago, we cleaned these, and then we had all the kids come in and write on it. We're like, it's too bare. Like, please come color on it. And speaking of the arts, I know y'all are wondering about how we use it for like expression and all that stuff. One story about one of our patients, it's actually the patient that I told you about who did that artwork over there. She's a patient who's had to be here for a long period of time, numerous times. And there was one day when she was having a rough time having to take her medicine, and she's 13, so we're like, Mom, we don't want to treat you like a baby, like we're going to have to start taking privileges away, and we don't want to treat you that way. And so she took it. But then she did come in here, and she had helped us decorate a lot of this, like all the pretty colors, and a lot of it on there she did. And then that was her previous admission. The admission when she was here, when she was possibly going to get in trouble, you know, have some kind of right taken away about not taking her meds, she came in and did all that black. So we were like, I wonder what she's trying to tell us. So she came in here and colored.
So she wasn't like forced to come in here, but
no.
It was just like you had to take your meds, and then after she was like, all right, I'll come in.
Well, no, the thing is she loves being down here.
Okay.
And when she wasn't taking her medicine as a 13-year-old, we're like, come on, we don't want to take away a privilege. A privilege is coming down to the teen room and hanging out. If you keep up the, childlike behavior, we're going to have to treat you like a little kid and take away the teen room. So, we thought that was so interesting. So interesting. She stayed here for so long and colored over a lot of stuff she had written, and then things other kids had written, and then just black everywhere. So that wasn't too long ago, so we were going to take it off because it honestly makes the room a lot darker. Everyone walked in and was like, is there a light bulb out? Black on the wall.
That's interesting, because she like colored in black, but also like went over things that are usually like really bright.
She was here for a very long time.
Yeah, like the flower.
So do you know what was underneath?
What she had covered
That
up?
she covered up.
Some of it was from a patient that was
other
not
patient.
aware, So we were kind of like, well, that wasn't very nice.
So it's a mixture of anger. So normally they say about the shaded stuff, it's
I know.
fear.
She was, I think, just kind of upset, and she'd been here a while, and she wanted to leave, so.
Which makes sense.
Right. So in these little carts right here, these are our art carts, and we just have a bunch of different art supplies in there. We provide a lot of journals for our teenage patients, especially for patients who are going to be here a while or who are going through something like a pretty big deal. A couple weeks ago, one of our patients was getting a transplant, and I was preparing her all day before for the transplant, and I was like, we just got these really awesome journals in. How about we do a transplant journal? And she's like, okay, yeah. So she started writing in it the date, that she was going to get it, but hours before. And I was like, you can write in it every day if you want. Not every day if you don't want to. You can make it really private and no one else can read it. Maybe stuff you don't want to talk about to us or the doctors or your parents, you can write in here. So that was really therapeutic for her
Yeah.
as well. And she was very adamant. She's like, I don't think I want people to read it. And I was like, that's fine. She was like, so she wrote a little note on the front. Like, no one can read this.
Oh.
Just
My
me.
eyes
Right.
only.
And she has a brother. I was like, good luck keeping that away from your brother.
Yeah.
So, I know.
Well, maybe brothers don't like journals so much.
So, that's the tea room. We do have this closet filled, I mean, I might as well show you, filled with movies, because lots of times when patients come, the funny thing is no matter what age they are, little bitty, and if they have Barney on constantly in their room, you can do whatever you want to them. They don't care. They're zoning on Barney. And then you have the older kids, like the teenagers, who just want to sit in their bed and watch movies all day because they're not feeling good. So movies are actually really therapeutic.
Ooh, wow.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So I feel a little
I wish this was
collective.
my house.
We have tons. Tons, and we love them. It's very, it's comforting for the kids to have their favorite movie and kind of just escape what's going on here.
Yeah.
We
And
also,
they just ask for something, or do you sort of?
they have a movie list in each patient room and our numbers on there, and they call us and tell us which ones they want, and we'll bring down whatever we've got.
Now, do you restrict what they can watch?
That's up to the parents.
Okay,
we do,
so-
however, have a rule, like if your baby's 1 month old, you cannot call and order The Grudge. We have that a lot, and we have to tell them, I'm sorry, we have older patients on the floor, we have to reserve the PG-13 for them, but would you like a baby Einstein?
Yeah.
So,
makes
but
sense.
when it comes to ratings,
Yeah.
before we deliver a movie, if it's out of their range or whatever, I always make sure the parents know, because you don't want to step on any toes there,
Yep.
because each family's different. We also have laptops that we check out to our older patients to, again, stay connected and stay, you know, if they want to make a journal online, they can, or if they want to do a Caring Bridge website, they can, or they just want to be on Facebook and act like a kid, you know, just do that in their room. So that's good. Tons of video games and tons of CDs that we use.
Yeah.
Mainly in the treatment room, just to kind of try to make the treatment room a little bit more pleasant to have to be in when you're getting something done.
Yeah.
So that's the good old movie closet. And this one right here, unlock that one. This is the prize closet. Kids get to come here after they've had something done that they pretty much didn't want to do, but they did really well at it, even if they didn't do good at it. They get to come, pick something out. And it's nice because it gives the kids a choice, which they don't get so much of when they're here. So whenever they're able to, we like to bring them down here and just let them be amazed when we open the doors and they're like, what am I going to pick? Kind of just takes them out of the world of having to be here at the hospital doing unfun things. So,
What kids don't like prizes? Like, I still like prizes.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
That's awesome.
So,
It's just like.
I know. It is so much for them to look at. So that's always good. And we just recently got some a teenage donation. Like someone called and said, what do you need? And we're like, teenage stuff, because they're the hardest.
Yeah,
to get
definitely.
things for. So we got a bunch of Bath and Body Works
Oh yeah.
stuff, which is
I was just looking at that.
Oh.
That's
yeah, they gave us a lot.
That's
And
awesome.
then some good teenage DVDs.
So nice. So they just come in here and pick
Mm-hmm.
up on
Yeah. Or if they're not able to come down here because they're in isolation, or if they just don't feel good enough, like we'll pick out a couple of things and let them pick, just again so they have a choice, so they can choose something going on while they're here. So that's the prize closet. And so we keep our empty ceiling tiles.
So does every patient get the choice to make a tile, or
No.
Okay.
You do have to be 3 years old,
Okay.
which upsets some parents because they want to leave their landmark, you know, here. But we do have the tiles reserved for patients, not for parents to do, because it is a therapeutic art activity that a kid can do whatever they want on there, which sometimes, again, is hard for parents, because if it's a 3-year-old, they just want to get a bunch of paint and swirl it all around. And I had this happen just the other day, and the mom's like, oh, no, don't do that. And I'm just sitting back like, just let them do it. Everyone's like, there are no rules here, like, just let them do whatever. But she's like, I want to write your name so we can come back one day and see it. And I understand all that, but you know, kind of
It's
let him
there,
do what
it's
he
allowed.
wants.
Yeah.
Right, he gets to leave his mark in his own way. So they can do tiles down here if they want, or they can do them in their room, which is always kind of exciting because you can lay in bed and paint. And I always tell them, if you get paint on the sheets, it doesn't even matter. Like, you can do that at home. That kind of makes it cool.
Yeah.
You can get it as messy as you want in here, we don't care. here is the family lounge.